Some people think the great axe is a brain-dead weapon, an unskillful amateur hour face roll option of weaponry. You wanna know what I think? I see a great axe. A full-size 4x4 Jeep Wrangler Transforma Giga Chad Alpha Male. We're not just spinning to win, we're out here mowing the grass of the battlefield, chopping down every peasant in sight, and weed whacking like we're getting paid for it. So the next time you pick up a great axe, just know you're not just choosing a weapon, you're choosing a goddamn lifestyle. Welcome to the Great Axe Club. Welcome to Scripted Gaming. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you've all been doing well and are excited, as this will be the first episode of our Zero to Hero challenge. But before we get into it, I wanted to announce the winner of last video's giveaway. We had hundreds of people sign up for a chance to win a Tier 7 Saddled Swamp Dragon. But in case you don't win, no need to worry, as we'll be starting a new giveaway in this very video. But without further ado, let's spin the wheel and claim our winner. Good luck everyone, here we go. And the winner is... Najeers. Congratulations my friend, you have won yourself a Tier 7 Saddled Swamp Dragon. I'll be adding you in-game to trade you the mount, so please keep an eye out on your friends list. And now for this week's giveaway. I'll be giving away a Tier 6 Direwolf to one lucky winner. To sign up for a chance to win this prize, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment your in-game name in the comments below. I'll be picking a winner in next Sunday's video, so be sure to stay tuned for that. But with that out of the way, let's get into the video. Hello everyone, and welcome to our first episode of the Zero to Hero Axe Challenge. In this challenge, I'll be making a brand new character with 0 silver, 0 specialization, and only using an axe for our weapon of choice, which the Great Axe Club has chosen. Last week, I created a poll to see which axe we'll be using throughout the challenge. The votes were close, but the Great Axe came out on top and will be our axe of choice for this challenge. The end goal of this Zero to Hero challenge will be to obtain Albion Online Premium with this brand new character. 1 month of Premium currently costs a little over 10 million silver, so we'll have a lot of work to do. If you'd like to ask questions or follow the Zero to Hero challenge a bit closer, you can join the Great Axe Club community Discord. I'll be leaving an invite link in the video description below, so I hope to see you in there. So first things first, we need to create our brand new character. I take great pride in creating the biggest looking Giga Chad douchebag possible, choosing a nice long hairstyle and a thick black beard. As for the name, I try to choose the classic Great Axe Chad, but of course this name is already taken. So I try for a second name and go for Spin to Win, and again, no luck. So for our third attempt, I try Great Axe Chad X, and what do you know, the name is ours and we're ready to start the challenge. To start us off, we'll be speedrunning the tutorial to earn us the 1 day of premium that comes with completing it. And I have to say, it's rather wholesome and nostalgic to be doing this tutorial again, as it's been years since I created my first character and did this tutorial. But this part of the challenge is pretty straightforward. We chop down some trees, slay some foxes, and craft some tier 2 gear. It's worth noting that the gear we craft is actually the armor type of the build that we'll be using later on. But I'll reveal the build once we make it to a major royal city. Approaching the end of the tutorial, we fight our way through the heretic fort and make our way to the dock to set sail. I'm used to playing around the chilled mountains of Fort Sterling, so to change up the scenery, I decide to travel to Step Cross to play out a bridge watch. Upon arrival, we can speak to Royal Soldier James and claim our 3 days of premium for completing the tutorial. Next, we'll speak with the Royal Commander to start our first combat quest, which will give us a Tome of Fame and a Royal Sigil which we can sell on the marketplace. We quickly breeze through this expedition dungeon and receive 1k silver, a Royal Sigil, and a Tome of Fame. Now that we have some things to sell, we can head over to the marketplace and make some silver to get us started. For these items, I actually just sell them rather than making a sell order, as I need the silver quickly in order to advance into tier 3 gear. This will also complete the next quest, which requires us to equip a full set of tier 3 gear. So we buy what we need from the marketplace, and you'll notice I actually buy a battle axe in this zone, as great axes aren't available until you reach tier 4 gear. The next quest will send us to a royal city and will again reward us with a royal sigil. These sigils used to sell for a lot more, but have since come down in price from the Crystal Arenas feeding players hefty amounts of royal sigils. But they still sell for a little over 7k, which is a pretty good amount of silver for a new character. Upon reaching Bridgewatch, we do a little intro quest of visiting each part of the city. Next, we'll head into the marketplace to sell our royal sigil and buy our tier 4 gear. And this is where the build we'll be using for this challenge is revealed. We'll be using a greatax, scholar cowl, mercenary jacket, and royal sandals. This build will be great for clearing solo dungeons or open world mobs, and will also allow us to participate in PvP. From this point on, I'll be speed clearing solo dungeons to unlock our expert reaver. This will allow us to enter the black zone and take on tier 5 mobs. You'll also see me spending my learning points specifically in the axe tree, as I'll be trying to use a higher tier axe as quickly as possible. And before you know it, we have unlocked Expert Reaver and are ready to travel to the Black Zone. Upon reaching the Bridgewatch Portal Town, we use a tier 5 solo dungeon map and travel to Stone Lake Fields for our first Black Zone experience. Using these dungeon maps will spawn a hidden dungeon with mobs that are stronger, and will give higher rewards as well. When starting our first Black Zone dungeon, you can instantly notice how much fame we receive in comparison to a blue or yellow zone dungeon. With the Black Zone fame and loot multiplier, fame and silver farming is insanely quicker. At this rate, we'll progress from Reaver level 5 to 6 in less than an hour. And the loot from this dungeon will give us exactly what we needed, with the final boss chest giving us 144k silver worth of loot. This will give us some silver to upgrade our gear and move one step closer to 10 million silver. In the next dungeon, we actually managed to stumble across a legendary chest. After killing the boss and cracking open the chest, it doesn't give as much loot as I had hoped for, but 200k silver is still very good for a new character, so we'll take what we can get. Shortly after, I begin farming some open world mobs and receive insane amounts of fame. I find myself a quiet zone with lots of upgraded mobs and peacefully farm my way to Master Reaver, allowing us to take on tier 6 mobs. After feeling pretty good about my progress, I decided to run over to a treasure chest that was about to spawn. This, however, was a mistake. I was hoping there might be no one there and I could claim it for free, but this was not the case. I find myself running for my life with only tier 4 gear to protect me. I used my Bloodlust ability and Whirlwind together to heal up, and actually managed to create some distance between myself and the ganker by activating my Adrenaline boost and Boot's ability. To my surprise, I'm able to mount up and try and run back to town. But unfortunately, the gankers catch up to me and destroy myself and my poor little riding horse. Welcome to Albion, everyone. After doing some more Black Zone solo map dungeons and farming open world mobs, I find myself just short of 1 million silver with only 4 hours played on this brand new character. And with that, I decide to end my first session of the Zero to Hero challenge. It's worth noting that I wasn't able to play 3 days in a row and take advantage of the 3 days of premium I got from completing the game's tutorial. So with that said, the rest of the challenge will be completed without premium. But that concludes episode 1 of the Zero to Hero Axe Challenge. I look forward to seeing you all next Sunday for episode 2, but until then, stay safe, take it easy, and I'll see you next time.